everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are officially in July. I can't believe it's already July 6th. Today is Sunday and I finally got some time to do our video since we are so backed up, and we're going on our second week of July, which is freedom of finances. So that's our theme. Freedom of finance. Theme for week 2 is saving with intention. But before I begin, subscribe to my channel and like the video, and most importantly, say hello below. Let's just jump right into it. So as I said, the July theme is freedom of finances. I thought this was perfect to go with July because for the 4th of July. So I thought this is amazing. Let's do this, and we want to be free with our finances. We want to be able to live good, comfortably, in the future, have the freedom that we deserve. But if you don't do the right things with your with your money, then things could go different. Okay, let's talk about week 2. The focus is saving with intention. So have you guys grabbed your planner? Let's grab something that we can write in. When I say saving with intention, there's a difference between random savings and intentional savings. Okay? And when let me give you an example. When we saving for back to school or Christmas or the holiday binder or the emergency fund, this is intentional. But when you hear people say, I'm just going to save, I just need to save, I'm going to start saving. What does that mean? When you're giving your money a job, a purpose, and that's being intentional. You're staying consistent, you're being motivated, you're doing what you need to do for your family. So if school starts in September, sometimes actually most of them start at the end of August, where if you haven't started saving for your children's school clothes, you should start now, because July is going to go by really fast. We're already going in the second week of July, okay? And so these are the things that you need to think about. That's why it's really important when I talk to you guys about the holiday binder. Super important. Start your holiday binder. Set it up. I have the envelopes for you. You don't need to buy any new envelopes. I have everything for you. This is my holiday binder here. And I have the dashboards to go. I have these to go. You can decorate your binders to make them your style and what you like. I have the holidays listed. New Year's past, Valentine's Day, Easter. Oh, you know what we should grab? We should grab some stickers. And I don't think I have them here, because we could just put some stickers. We're all the way down here. Our next holiday is going to be Halloween. Think about that. That's going to be fast. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, bam, New Year. Crazy. It's crazy, but so this is the example that I want to tell you. So when you're intentional, you're saving for a purpose. Father's Day, 4th of July. Next thing you know, it's, the next one's what? Halloween. So we have to start saving. Do you do things for these months? So going back, intentional is saving for something specific instead of just saying, I need to save. Okay? Everyone needs to save. So, all right. So let's ask ourselves another question. Why saving with intention gives you freedom? It gives you financial freedom, because when you're saving with intention, you are being mindful, you're being consistent, you are creating a game plan for your family. So for example, if you have children and they need to go back to school and you're going to start saving for back to school, you are ahead of the game. You're ahead. So when the time comes to buy clothes, you're not scrambling, you're not looking for money, you're not charging. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Same goes for Christmas. Responsible, but you're setting yourself up for a goal. And you're being intentional. Why? because you want to make life easy for you when Christmas comes and it's time to buy gifts for your family or your children. And you have your money saved, life is easy, stress-free. It really does make a huge difference, okay? So we want to be financially free from our stresses, from worrying about things that we don't need to worry about. So if we take control of our finances and plan out what you need to do with your money, and that's why we create sinking funds, that's why we use cash envelopes, we are being intentional, okay? And what is one of the questions that I always tell people? What is your why? You have to know your why in order for you to spend less on impulse shopping. So of course we are only human and a lot of people do impulse shopping. It is what it is. I get it. I've been there, okay? And I used to impulse shop all the time. I would regret it after. I don't know about you guys, but OMG. Some days I would feel on top of the world and I would feel so good. And then after that time went by, I would be like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I spent this money. Plan like for Christmas and the holidays and birthdays that's in my holiday binder. It just makes things so much easier for you. So ask yourself, you know, what is my why? Why am I doing this? Why do I want to do better with my finances? And it will help you reduce your impulse spending. I apologize, I'm really behind, and that's only because I'm moving 2 doors down to a new shop, so I've been so behind. And because it's so hot today, I was given the opportunity to be able to do my video at the house, so I'm actually at my house. Yay, I'm really happy. So I actually have to list out my own bills that I have to pay. So yeah, being organized is super important, okay? And everybody's budgeting journey is different, but we all basically want the same result. We want to be financially free for our future. We want to get better organized. We want to have an emergency fund. We want to do better with our money. So if that means set up your sinking funds and start saving with intention. My holiday binder set up in the green because it just reminds me of Christmas and the colors, and I just absolutely love it. What I also do is I put gift cards in the back. Now these are some old gift cards from Christmas, and I mean, I don't eat here, but you never know. These could go to somebody. And I need another one. But for now, I'm gonna stick them in this back pocket, okay? But keep your gift cards in the back. And if you have any money left over when you go to the grocery store, you can get a few and add them to your binder, okay? So what do we talk about today is saving with intention, which brings me to my saving challenges. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna save a couple dollars in my saving challenge bar. Today's video is regarding week 2. Week 2 is the topic of saving with intention. So think about that. Really, just take a quiet moment and just think about what does it look like to you when you hear the word saving with intention. Think about what would it relate to your family. Do you have children or do you have just pets? So everybody's family dynamic is different. So that's why you just have to look at your own situation. So when I started this saving challenge book, this is a book that I created, and I started with the $1 and the $2, the $1, the $2, and I also have the Amazon fund. So I'm gonna go ahead and put money, and I have a $20 fund that is here. So if you were to buy the book, you will get the sheet of stickers and you'll also get 2 of these envelopes. I also have the pattern envelopes, which are these, and they are in production. I sold out very fast, so don't worry, I do have more on the way. You can buy these separately. So if you wanted to get started with the book, you can get started. All right, let's go ahead and stuff what we need to stuff. My dollars. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is gonna go here. And if you look here, I have the $1 challenge. I have the $2 challenge, Amazon fund. Those are the 3 that I'm doing. Mine, I have also one behind in the book, but right now we're gonna focus on this. So we're gonna color in 6. Here's the dollars. Stick it in here. That's gonna be 6. So let's go ahead and highlight 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna do the $2 one. So I have a few more ones. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So again, that's another 6. We're gonna take the $6 and let's put it in over here. So I do like to incorporate saving challenges, but if you're brand new, you don't have to start that right away. But I do believe that saving challenges are very, very, very useful and helpful, especially if you want to save in small areas and you always have a difficult time doing so. I think that if you were to do 1 to 3 or even just do 1 at a time, you can see your progress and you can see how successful you could be when you do saving challenges, you know. All right, so we did $6. So we're going to 2, 4, 6. Two, 4. And 6. All right, the other one that I want to do is definitely this one. So far, I only did 5, 10, 15, 20. These are $5. 1, 2, and 3. So what I did was I would have money from my cash envelopes, and whatever was left over from filling my cash envelopes, that money was mainly for sinking funds and saving challenges. So we're gonna do 3. So 5 and 5 and 5. So as you can look at this one, you can tell that this is you create your own. So if I wanted to put $20 per truck, I could do that. But I decided to do $5. So I just did 15. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna take the 3 5s and put it in here. And this is for Amazon. All right, so I'm good. So I love this so much. I really, really think that you're gonna love these envelopes. It just makes it so much fun. Children, teach your children. I mean, it's great. Do it with your boyfriend. I'm gonna talk to you guys about what week 2 is and what is, you know, why it's important to save with intention instead of just saying I'm going to save randomly. And that's one of the reasons why, because you formulate habits and you stay consistent when you have a plan. Let me show you this as well. Oh, it bent. This is the hard copy. This is a little booklet that I created. You can purchase this on my website. If you buy the bundle, you can also get this. This is also included for free along with the bundle. If you are new and you want to subscribe to my emails, you could download this for free. So this will be a part of the new welcome email, okay? But if you want the physical copy here, amazing. It tells you what is a sinking fund, what is an emergency fund, and it just explains it. And it also has my story and why I got started and etc. Everybody has a story that they have to tell, so it's important for me to tell my story, because honestly I wouldn't be here today. Okay, let's wrap it up. For today, what I'd like you to do is create a sinking fund that you think pertains to your family. And I want you to add this to your cash envelope binder or your sinking funds binder. If you don't have a binder, then just add it to your cash envelopes. But today, I want you to save with intention. So I want you to create a new saving challenge. Is that going to be Christmas? Is it going to be back to school clothes? What do you think that you need to save for today? Starting today. And I want you to track your progress. I want you to create that envelope. Like right now, right now, I just went through my saving challenges and I shared with you, these are the ones that I'm using, okay? This is just an addition. But if we're looking at saving with intention, I just shared with you the holiday binder, right? Well, I want you to pick something that you need to save for you and your family and start working towards those goals. Over time, you're going to see progress. Believe me when I tell you that you guys got this and you can do this. All right. So, it's not about saving, isn't about how much. It's about the habit. And right here is a perfect example. Saving challenges are changing your habits because you're opening the book and you're saying, I'm going to save this amount. And I want you to save with intention this week. So whether that be saving challenges or sinking funds, or you can even, the holiday binder is the same thing as a sinking fund. Is it Christmas? Is it vacation? Is it fund money? Is it an emergency fund? Where do you need to save with intention? If you do need to purchase anything, please check out my shop. It has everything that you need pertaining to budgeting. So check that out as well. And look at the website. You can also check out the website where it says start here. Read a little bit, go to the blogs, and watch other videos. Super importante. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow along. And next week we're going to be talking about week 3. I will also update you guys on the new space. We have a new space which is 2 doors down, and it's going to be simply stunning and amazing to do videos and content. And most importantly, it's even big. It's bigger, and it's so much more space. So I'm really, really excited, and I cannot wait to share this with you. So let's recap. I want to wrap things up. We want to set our goals. We also want to break down our goals, track our goals, and stay consistent. Go ahead and pick your savings, pick something that you want to start saving with, and start your goal. So whether that is in a saving challenges or the sinking funds like I just talked about, you got this, okay? All right, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, and don't forget, leave a comment below. Bye, guys.